If you are looking for the perfect vest pattern for the season, the Evanston vest is exactly what you're going to want to be sewing. So in this video, we're going to show you all of the tester makes for the new Evanston vest, including all of their fabric choices, their sizing, and any modifications that they made so that you can see exactly what was sewn up and hopefully get inspired to sew your own. So I am currently wearing the button front placket version of the Evanston vest. I made it in a very tight weave sweater knit that probably has, I don't know, like 30–40% stretch horizontally and very minimal vertical stretch. I sewed a size large at the through the waist, and then from the waist to the hips I kind of sized it out just a little bit to an extra large, just to make it perfectly sized for my measurements according to the size chart. I added in some buttons. I have it open right now, but I can button it up or leave it open. And I have just a classic tee underneath, which by the way is a pattern in the Love Notions library.
Oh, and really quickly, if you would like to win a $50 Love Notion store credit, just sew up our new pattern as soon as you can. Use the hashtag SewItFirstLN and then tag at Love Notions, and you could be one of the lucky winners of a $50 Love Notion store credit.
This has been the perfect outer layer for me, especially during this like chilly season where I went to the mall with my daughter the other day, and wearing my Evanston vest was perfect because I was, warm on the way from the car to the mall, but then in the mall I didn't have to lug around a big giant coat.
So anyway, here are the tester versions for Evanston vest. Let me know in the comments which one you love. Our first tester up today is in size extra small. This is Katie, and she's got the cowl neck version with the plain front. She has this at her high hip. Katie's pretty short, but I don't think she made any sizing adjustments for height. And she's using fabric that's called Exclusive Coastal Sands, which is from Minerva. Katie also made a second version in this with the same options, but in a sweater knit hachi that has 70% horizontal stretch. And she used the pockets on this version, and I think it turned out super, super cute. Mary made two different versions of Evanston for Love Notions. This time she did this button front with no buttons, just to show it in a little bit more of a cool, casual styled way with the aria in chambray underneath the open vest with no buttons. She sewed a size extra large to 2X with a FBA, and she is pretty short. So she shortened it by 2 inches. In her white version here, she's sewn the V-neck version in this really cool stable sweater knit. All of the testers did an amazing job with this test, but Livia really knocked it out of the park and went above and beyond. She sewed first a button front with size medium, but then she also, with her leftovers, made a detachable cowl. How cool is this? And I also love the buttons that she used. She says she's been wearing this outfit combo all over the place. And then she also sewed a V-neck version with the size modifications, a size medium and then to a 2X at the hips. This is the low hip version with pockets, and this fabric is so cool. It's a medium weight sweater knit, but it's so textured and fun. Anik made another version of Evanston Vest for us with a V-neck. This is with the high hip version in size small. This is really similar to Mary's version, just at the high hip side for the length. She also put the pockets on, and she used a fabric that is that 20% stretch knit with that like textured jacquard style. I personally fell in love with Elsie's version when I first saw it. She sewed the cowl version with the plain front, size large with the pockets. This is the high hip version, and this is a knitted jacquard with about 30% stretch, and I just think this fabric is ideal for this pattern. Tanya also sewed a Evanston vest for us, and I just love the way she styled this. This is a button front, size 3X to 5X. This is hitting at her low hip, so it's a longer version, and this is a wave rib knit, and I love the way that she did the band around the front. I think it looks perfect with this fabric. Now, Megan lives in Australia, and she did the scoop plain front in size XL. This is the low hip version, and she's wearing a sweater net even though I know it was super hot in Australia right now. So thank you so much, Megan. Natita is showing how beautiful this pattern is for sure. She's sewn it in a performance knit fabric from Fabric Wholesale Direct. She said it had excellent recovery, so this almost feels like an athletic fabric. She sewed it at the low hip. She's a size XL to 2X, and she used the cowl and the plain front. Karina made 2 versions for us, and they are just lovely. She lives in a place where it's really summer right now, so this is a perfect outfit for the summer. This is size large with the high hip in a sweater knit, but she also made a version that's really more winter themed with a button front that's with the length at the low knit with the split hem. Both lovely makes, Karina. Thank you. Kristen sewed a version of the Evanston for us as well with the cowl neckline and the plain front and pockets. This is size 4X blended to 5X, including an FBA. Can we just talk about Yvette's fabric for a second here? Oh my goodness. And then also her cute little bump pictures. Yvette is 9 months pregnant and is glowing in her button front version. This is size 3X at a standard bust. This is a high hip length, shortened 1 inch because she's 5'2". Thanks so much, Yvette, for participating in this test. We're sending you so much love at this very exciting time. Now, Stacy is ready for workwear with this button front version with the low hip but no buttons. This is size XL with an FBA, and she's using an ultra lightweight sweater knit. Gorgeous. All right, Elaine has a beautiful outfit here. This is an Evanston vest with the V-neck in the pockets and a brush sweater knit. She's also wearing this with an Arlington mock turtleneck and an encore skirt in corduroy. What a gorgeous outfit. This is size large, and we just love this whole make. Thank you, Elaine. All right, Jess went over and beyond. She has a V-neck sweater knit version for herself and a loose knit waffle sweater knit. Just beautiful. So gorgeous with these snowy pictures. Oh, I'm dying. She has an aria underneath as well, but just also made a version for her daughter with the button front in a cotton jersey. This is hitting at the high hip, and I just love these pictures. Oh, thank you so much, Jess. Gorgeous. Chloe also made 2 versions for this test. She's got the button front version in a size extra small with a standard bust. She is pretty short, so she shortened it to 1 inch on the high hip version. This is a wool blend sweater knit. Oh, lovely structured outfit with that band camp shirt underneath. Excellent choice, Chloe. And then Chloe also made another version of Evanston with the button front but no buttons, which seems to be a very common theme here. You don't have to do buttons or buttonholes. This is paired with the timbre peasant top, which I think is so cute together. What a fun look. Jody is wearing a scoop neckline here, plain front, size small, blended to medium. She is using the split hem. You can see that this is a low hip, and she's also using this with a French terry. Thank you. Alyssa did a great job on her pattern test with a V neckline, plain front, and pockets. This is a viscose sweater knit. She's got it at the high hip, and this is a size 3X FBA. Well done, Alyssa. Thank you. All right, Alex always adds so much spark and enthusiasm and energy and color and vibrancy inside of every make that she's got. She did both of hers with French terry. The first one was a V-neck, and now this is a scoop neck one, and she's done them with the regular hem but at the high hip length. Well done, Alex. Thank you so much. And Heather is rounding us out here with a size small with a fabric that's a nylon spandex from Fabric Fairy. She's removed 1.5 inches from the body because she's pretty short. She's doing the low hip version here and a split hem, and I just love that cowl.
So I hope this is helpful for you, and I hope that you take a look at Evanston Vest and get it today and download and print and get sewing right away to make the vest of your dreams.